Good morning. It's day 3 of week 3, Wednesday morning. Dogs barking must be important. It's windy this morning, so hopefully you'll be able to hear me all right. I'm in the lee of these trees at the moment, so hopefully it's all right. Look, so the big part of this process is you opening up to letting the right brain goals come into your consciousness. And there's no doubt about it, one of the best ways of doing that is to make sure that at some point between now and maybe the end of the weekend that you get out for a walk. I'm walking through the Garden of England right now. Maybe you can go to the coast, walk a beach, walk a cliff top, walk through a beautiful busy city centre where things are just going to happen. You're going to have experiences of overhearing conversations, advertising in windows, all sorts of stuff going on. Or in the countryside, maybe you come across a stone, or it can even just be the way that a branch is pointing. Funny things are going to happen because you're the source, your subconscious, because your intention is to uncover the most empowering goals you can for the year ahead. So it knows that's what your intention is, so it's going to use coincidence, synchronicity. It's just going to create possibilities for you to go, aha, and suddenly the breakthrough comes where you know what the right brain goals are. But you're not going to get them by kind of sitting in your usual chair where all your left brain thinking goes on anyway, not at your desk. It's just not going to happen that way, folks. So you maybe think about it. Where can I get out and get a walk in? So, but the left hand side of the page is easy enough now, certainly for these three, as we continue on round the wheel of life. So the first one, of course, at this point is health. And this is the time of year, isn't it, where we kind of blow out a little bit. A lot of us do. I will. Get off my discipline, have a bit of fun. But we get to the turn of the year and most people obviously are going to think about their health. And the best way to do it is just get yourself, stand in front of the mirror, stand to the side and see what shape you're in. There's a bunch of us in the background doing a collaboration on Sean O'Mara's work. Hopefully we'll have something available for some point in the new year, very early on. Maybe some protocols for you to follow, which this guy's found to work. But his big thing is visceral fat and the impact of that on our entire beings. And the good news, it's not all about exercise, it's not calories in, calories out, so there's no diets involved, just a change in lifestyle. And as I've said before, you can do it, you don't have to be a carnivore, though you can do it as a carnivore, but anywhere in between that and presumably being a vegan. Not my idea of fun, but for some people I understand that, because I've been there. Now, so the health ones, what might be your health goals? The left brain ones are easy to get down. You're going to start a gym or something like that. But don't be fooled into doing what you've always done before and it never worked. Think about that anyway. So, health. Next one is your finances, your financial experience of life. And, money isn't everything. So it's not about how much you've got, but rather about the flow of money in your life. How you're kind of honouring that, how you're respecting that. So thinking about the left brain stuff, that's probably kind of easy. I mean, it's a time of the year when people often think about their homes and about their finances and stuff like that. And so as I found it when I've been tackling this in years gone by, I suddenly had the realisation that downsizing made sense to me. My ego liked big houses, lived in a castle for God's sake. People can get caught up in the big house syndrome, many rooms and all that sort of stuff. And it came to a head when we were living literally across the lane in East Sussex from Paul McCartney's gatehouse, and across the fence, literally, Linda McCartney's fruit garden, where she had planted the fruit trees and the other fruits. And as I said before, they played classical baroque music. sense whatsoever. And then, so we spent 2 years looking and finding a house in this part of the world. We found it, farmhouse type thing, up a lane. Too many rooms again. Went back to France, see if that could work, didn't work, came back here, and then actively downsized, because I'd rather spend money on wonderful travel experiences, great holidays, than having an extra room that's just taking heating. Kind of interesting. Anyway, so downsizing might be your bag, downsizing your home, putting your home in the bin bag. Think about that. Finding a new one. Maybe it's about putting a location in a bin bag, going to a better location. So these are just thoughts about, and of course the flow of money, letting it flow easily. Stop holding back payments, but pay them with joy, knowing that it will come back multiplied, kind of attitude. So the left brain goals there are probably fairly easy to come up with. And then the tangible things, you know, I've got an iPad that I use. I've had the cover for it with a little keyboard thing since I bought it. The keyboard cover, do you know what, it's an absolute mess. It's come with me all around the world. It's been used every day. It supports my iPad when I'm kind of looking at it from different angles and stuff. Just completely need a new one. You know, it's just simple left brain logic. What about the tangible things? Stuff needing serviced, and stuff you got to do to improve things that you need and use in your life. Maybe it's time to upgrade if you can. So left brain stuff there is very easy, but it's the right brain stuff. It's giving yourself the opportunity to attract into your life what it is you think you would really love to have, do or be, with the freedom of not worrying about how you're going to get there. There's the dog barked. You don't have to know how you're going to get there. What you need to know is your why. And with all the tools and techniques ahead of us, and I'll remind you of all that stuff as we get into the new year. And of course there's a new course. We're still working on it. I'm uploading it onto the platform just now. Writing text and all that sort of stuff. Just takes time. But so that's going to be helpful for your family, your loved ones, colleagues, people you want to involve in this approach to life. And for those of you who need a refresher, well, you'll enjoy it. Anyway, have a cracker. See you tomorrow.